While I may not remember all the technicalities that I've learned in the past 4.5 years in architecture school, it reaffirmed me one lesson that I've learned back at home, which is that work is not just a task, it is an extension of who you are. Hi everyone, my name is Nataly and I'm the head of brand experience team here at Providend. I grew up in a traditional Chinese towkay family and I'm the second of 4 kids. I have one elder sister, one younger brother and one younger sister. Growing up, my family holidays were never really just about leisure. My parents brought us along on almost all of their work trips, be it to visit factories, to attend meetings, or to visit offices. They will always bring us along. And while we visit many different places, there was always some form of work involved. I remember taking a lot of long car rides to Malaysia, and on those long car rides home, we would all sit quietly at the back of the car, listening to my parents talk about work, about their challenges, and also about people. So that was really how I grew up, watching work and life sort of naturally blend into one another. There was no strict 9 to 5, no strict boundary. My parents, they worked whenever they needed to, even on Sundays or on evenings, but yet they still made time to be present. And I remember very vividly that on weekdays, there will be times whereby they take us out of school and then we will make a spontaneous road trip down to Malaysia, partly for work and partly for durians. It was never not about work, but yet at the same time, it was always about family. And the two coexisted. It didn't have to be at odds. It is actually possible to integrate the two of them, of course very intentionally, so that you never have to choose between one or to miss out on the moments that matter. Over time, I realized that work to my parents is not just running a business. To them, it's a way for them to show how they care for us, for them to provide a better life than they had. So their business wasn't just their livelihood, it was their legacy to us. It is a way for them to build something meaningful that could provide for their family and in time be passed down. So after graduation, whether it's by fate or by chance, I joined architecture school, and that was where I met the most passionate and driven people I've ever seen. All the late nights, the long nights in studios, the relentless pursuit of better. It was nothing like I've seen in or have experienced in my past 12 years of formal education. From drawing sketches to building models, there was always more to do than time allowed. And yet nobody actually submitted half-baked work because everyone took so much pride in what they are creating. They always make sure they work to the very last minute before submission. While I may not remember all the technicalities that I've learned in the past 4.5 years in architecture school, it reaffirmed me one lesson that I've learned back at home, which is that work is not just a task, it is an extension of who you are. And when you give work meaning, it is no longer just work, right? It becomes purpose. Today, I work under Chris. He's the founder of Providend, and in him, I see the same spirit I see in my parents and also my archi friends. The quiet grit and the same belief that work isn't about doing, it's about being. And it is about creating and building something that can last beyond yourself. I consider myself really lucky to be able to find meaningful work here at Providend, a place that's truly purpose-driven, where purpose is not just a plug on the wall, and it is actually something we try and live out every day in our day-to-day life. At Providend, we do more than just wealth management. We help our clients align their money with what truly matters to them, their values, their relationships, and what we call their ikigai goals. We help them define what is enough for them, not by anyone else's standard, but by their own. And because at the heart of what we do is not just wealth management, we strive to support our clients to live with intention and meaning. Though I'm not part of the advisory team, the brand team plays a key role in outreach and awareness. We believe it starts with sparking curiosity, and especially among those who feel disheartened, who genuinely want a trusted advisor, they want an honest second opinion, but they don't know where to go. After graduation, I've always hoped my work in adulthood would carry the same meaning. I didn't want a job that was just a paycheck. And since we all spend so much time at work in our lifetime, I wanted it to matter, and I'm really glad to have found that here at Providend.